Happy Thumbs Gaming. Big show.
What's up, everybody? HTG Doug here, continuing our LEGO Star Wars 3 The Clone Wars story walkthroughs. This is actually the last story walkthrough, so we're making some really good progress here. On to FREEPLAY next, but this one is Count Dooku Chapter 6, Legacy of Terror, and the True Jedi requirement was, I missed it. I think it was 130,000. Probably can check that, but we'll figure it out when we get there. Be a nice little surprise for both of us. Like, for me and the one other person who's going to watch this video, apparently. It'll be a nice little surprise for all of us. But anyway, like I said, this is the very last story walkthrough. So next, I will probably have a FREEPLAY video up. If it's not already up now, but yeah. FREEPLAY will be coming up very shortly. So yeah, excited about that. Get all the mini kits. Get all our True Jedi statuses going. Get some other stuff. Have some fun. I'm gonna start talking like this now because it's annoying me. Alright, so here we go. After this little cutscene here, we have this, this mission. We gotta go capture that dude. To be honest with you, I don't really remember this mission at all. I don't know if I'm just tired or if it was just that boring or what, but I do not remember anything that happens in this mission. So we're gonna play along as we go here. I do remember that this is a very, very long opening cutscene for this game. I don't believe that there was any ground battle in this one. I believe it was just strictly like story, no ground battles. And I also will admit that I got lost for quite a bit. Like half of this video is just me trying to figure out what to do at the beginning of this level. So hopefully you guys will be able to speed through it a lot quicker than I will, because you'll actually know what to do, because I spent 10 minutes trying to figure out what to do so you guys wouldn't have to figure out what to do. God, that's a long sentence. Whew. Alright. So, yep, little more cutscene. Told you this was a very long opening cutscene. Yeah. As that sky cycle just flew away. Okay, so what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to use the clone troopers with the using the radio and control them, and use them to destroy the rocks on the right side, which will allow you to get up on the top right. And you're supposed to use the force to move the little Lego, like Tetris looking blocks on the left over there. The ones on the right I figured out pretty easily. The Tetris blocks on the left I did not. Took me quite a bit to figure out what to do there, because and when I'll show it to you later on, but there's like a Sith point there. You have to use like the Sith dark force, whatever you want to call it, on there, and I got really confused. I was like, okay, so it has something to do with the mini kit. Turns out it does not. It's just there's like something else there as well, and it just kind of threw me off a little bit. So I apologize for that, but in my defense, it's very misleading. See, there's a Sith point, like very clearly a Sith point right there. And so I was like, okay, it's a logical conclusion. But yeah, you want to use the clone troopers to destroy those gold blocks right there. No, yeah, I want that dude. There you go. And I have to go all the way back over there and grab them, because I don't know what the hell they're doing. And then we can go clear out those gold little blocks that are blocking that. Yep. And there's 3 little sections, so you have to control them each time. And funny little moment here. Apparently, if you aim at them, they will stop wherever they are and try to shoot at it. So obviously, they're just shooting into a wall because they're not in the right spot, which doesn't make any sense at all. So one of those AI issues that I've been talking about. But you know, so we'll just move them over, and then we'll keep controlling them and telling them to destroy that. Alright. Come on, there you go. And one more time. And that will do it for that. So now we can switch over to our Jedi character, and we can use the lightsaber to jump up and actually latch onto. There we go. So yeah, we clear off the rocks that are on the path, and then use the force to build the missing piece of the path. And then we will push this little statue thing down onto the ground. For the record, I do have the ×2 multiplier and the ×4 multiplier on, and I have the stud magnet red brick on as well. And no, they do not disable trophies or achievements. I've seen a one or two of you ask, and just for the record, I'm going to start mentioning it more often now. They do not disable trophies or achievements. The only red brick that will disable a trophy is the invincibility red brick, which disables the trophy for the forces with you, which is for not dying throughout a level. That is the only trophy that will disable, or that is the only red brick that will disable any trophy or achievement for you Xbox people in this game. So, yeah, let's just get that out there for you guys to hear, and now we're all good. I don't have to say it again. So yeah, like I'm really confused what to do. Like I see there's a handle point up there, and I'm like, all right, it has to do something with the a mini kit, but I can't do anything with that. It's just, I don't know. I'm so confused. And finally, I think I run over there, and if you hit the Tetris blocks, they'll fall off and you can move them. But it's very misleading. It's just the way it's set up is just very confusing. So yeah, there you go. And you can put these in any order. All you have to do is just build them so that you can get one of the clone troopers up to the top. So I just put them one on top of the other. Just make little stairs basically. And come on, get that up there. There we go. We'll use that one instead. Oh no, we're not. Yeah, see you need the clone trooper up there, because you need a handle pull thing. So we're gonna have to. I think I'm gonna take this green one and put that up there. But unfortunately, I put it in the wrong spot by accident, and yeah, very frustrating. And I'm trying to move it, and it takes me quite a bit to move it because I get it to lock, and I pick up, and it doesn't do anything. And then I do it again. I move up, doesn't do anything. So I'm like, all right, this is just annoying me. And yeah, so I finally get it to move eventually, but it's just one of those little. Even in the Lego Marvel, I had some serious problem with the telekinetic powers, and I really wish they would just kind of take that out of Lego games or fix it or something, because in every Lego game I've played that has that kind of ability, it has never worked right. So maybe they fixed it on the PS4 version. I did not play the PS4 Lego Marvel version, but it's always frustrated me, and I really hope they fix it if they continue doing games that have that type of ability. But anyway, once you pull the handle and you jump on the path to knock that down, you can build the whatever that weird statue looking thing is. And there we go. We get True Jedi at about 130,000, and we can enter this door and we can move on. So I will say I do not stud horror very much in this level. It was the last level. I kind of just wanted to get through story mode, so I kind of ran through as quickly as possible. Also, it was kind of freaking me out. It's so dark. I don't like to not see what's going on around me. I don't know what it is. It's just I like to be able to see stuff that's going on, so I can prepare. Makes perfect sense. I don't know. I'm not scared of the dark or anything. It just drives me nuts that I can't see what's going on around me. But anyway, so for a large portion of this level, I kind of just run through and just to get out of the way. So yeah, and I'm using any of the Jedi characters that way because they have the lightsaber, which gives you the extra the light around, so I can at least somewhat see what's going on. But you will notice that certain things pop out at you. So if you are playing this game like late at night and it's kind of quiet, you might want to be aware of that at the very least, just because, you know, it is kind of one of those things that if you're not really like just kind of slowly walking through here, you might not realize it, and it just kind of might scare you. So fair warning, I did mention it to you guys. And actually, if you destroy all, like, I think there's 5 ones that pop out at you. If you destroy all 5, you will get a mini kit. See, like that right there. If you're playing it late at night, it might scare the hell out of you. But that's why I'm here, to warn you guys about scary stuff, apparently. I don't know. Alright, so once we clear this off, we will have to build the statue. You see there's a statue on the left. We have to recreate that statue on the right where the purple little base is. And I was a little confused there for a second. And of course, with the force power, I had a little trouble getting it to lock. Because you see, I did kind of glide it over there for a second. And it didn't do anything, so I was like, alright. But we can destroy that, and that'll give us some more pieces to the statue. And yeah. Alright, see, like, yeah, I clearly put it over there, and it's not locking. So apparently you have to build like the base first and then build your way up. Or at least that seemed to work better for me. So yeah, see, like the body's not going in, so I'm gonna have to grab one of the other legs that's right in front of me, and we'll put that down. Then we'll grab the body, and we'll put that down, and then arms, and then the head. So yeah, if you're having trouble getting the first one to lock, just put the legs on first, and you should have no problem. And then once you build the 2 statues, the ground will open, and you can head down to the bottom. All right, so we'll have some guys coming out of each side, and there's like a pillar on either side that can block each little entrance. So pick either side you want, and then go over and take care of each one. And you can use the force to just slide that over, and that blocks the first path. Ton of points, like Sith Dark Magic Force points. I don't really know what to call those things. I'll come up with a better name for next video. But there's a ton of those points in this level. But we'll take care of those, like I said, in later, in the next videos in free play. So, all right, for the left one, you have to use the clone trooper and use the handle, or pull the handle, and then the door or the rocks will open up, and you can head on to the next level, or not next level, next area. God. All right, so we'll grab a few studs on the way down, but mostly you can just run straight through this point. And there will be some guys to jump out at you, and you can avoid them or you can kill them if you like. Either way. I think I just clear out the close ones to me. Alright. So we got a nice group of little studs going here, because we get 8,000 for each one of those blue studs we can get. And there's a ton of blue studs in this level. As you can see, just all over the left and right sides. But the next multiplier brick isn't until... if you're getting them legitimately, the times 6 brick costs 10 million studs, so we have to get all the way there before we can we can actually buy the next one. If you want to use the codes, like I said, I'll have a video up for that at a later date. But this is like the boss of the mini storyline here for Count Dooku. And it kind of drives me nuts. Now that I've beaten all 3 of the little mini storylines, I've noticed that there's really no main story, at least not that I know of, because nothing really happens with Count Dooku, at least at this point. I know there are ground battles after this that you can play as well, but for the actual story walkthroughs, there's no like real main story, and it's kind of annoying to me. But you know, what can I say? It's okay. Alright, so there's a couple pillars that are around, and you're going to have to destroy those so that way you can build a bridge to walk over to the other side. And that way you can get over to her and rescue her. But what's going to happen now is she's going to throw some stuff at you, and eventually she'll throw over like these 3 little purple things that go on the right there, so you can build little steps up to the top there so you can get your lightsabers back. And I don't know if there's a set time limit on how long it takes or what, but it seemed to be after 30 seconds to a minute before the next one will pop up. So just keep kind of waiting around, and she should finally throw it at you. And you'll see this one right there. So we just take that, and then we will put that one there, and then we'll wait for the next one. Alright. Okay, so yeah, just avoid the throwing rocks, or the rocks being thrown at you until the next one spits out. That is not one of them. Oh, yes, it is, actually. And you can actually get up there using only 2, but it doesn't let you, which I think was actually kind of weird of them. Like, it literally forces you to have all 3 in place before you can get up there, which, I mean, not really sure what the point of that is, but I found it kind of funny and kind of just kind of weird that they would even bother doing that. But that looks like the last one right there, so we'll take that, put that on there, and now it lets us go up there. It seems like we have to actually touch all 3 before it lets us. So once you get up there and try to fight the dude, it'll give you the lightsaber, and then you have to use the point right there, and then you use the force to break that pillar, and then you basically have to, or you don't have to, but you can go up there with the other Jedi as well and get the other lightsaber back. But not really sure if it's needed or not, but might as well go ahead and get it just to have it. Alright, so we'll take that. Thank you very much. Okay, and now the bug is gonna shoot some like exploding silver looking rocks at you. What you have to do is you have to get them so she throws them at the rocks, silver rocks on the left. That way it'll destroy the rocks and you can head up to the left and get the other pillar and destroy that. It took me a couple seconds to figure that out here. I'm like, alright, they're exploding. Nice. Can't throw them back at her. So clearly have to do something here. And then I noticed the rocks and I was like, oh, okay. Got it. Got it. Figured it out. I'll figure it out here in a second. So just bear with me. Promise you. Get away. Go away. Stop throwing stuff at me. Yeah, I thought I had to jump over to her arm for a second there. And that is not the way to go. So that was a waste of like 2,000 studs. Like, not really. Not like those 2,000 studs really matter at all. Oh, there we go. Now I figured it out. Okay, so. Push it the wrong way. Push it that other way. Did not get it close enough. Alright, so how about I just stand here and wait for the next one? Sounds like a good idea. There we go. Alright, so there's the first one, or first little layer. I think did I get that one in time? No, I did not. That one I did, though. There's the second layer. A lot of layers here. Get over there. There we go. Third layer, which took out like half of them. And then we can just basically skip the next part and we can just use the Jedi point up there. And that'll destroy little rocks around the pillar, and then we can use the Force. And once we do that, it will create the little path for us because the cavern will start to collapse. And it'll create a Jedi point for us so we can rescue whoever that is, because I honestly have no idea. And that'll trigger a cutscene. So, almost done with this level. We grab that bad dude. We're going to lock him in the brig of our ship. And now we're going to run away from that looking bug thing. I don't know her name. I don't know if there's a name for it or not. I'm sure there is, but I must have missed it or didn't catch it or whatever. So, alright, so now what you're going to do is basically just run away. It's really that simple. And I actually die here. So, little preview of what not to do. So just run straight down the path. Try to grab the studs if you can. If not, not a huge deal. But the blue studs are always nice. But with stud magnet on, I'm pretty sure you can't really miss them. Unless you're really, really trying hard not to get them. But alright, yeah, you can jump over all these rocks, and you could run past these guys, just double jump over them. And yeah, that'll come to a little cutscene here where she gets pissed and just shoots everybody. And I think that's actually it for the level. Whoop. We get taken up in this little sandstorm torpedo here. Tornado. Sandstorm torpedo. That's a new one. But alright, that is going to do it for our story walkthroughs. We're all done, so woo! Little celebratory woo. I don't know. I'm exhausted. But we get the trophy achievement for another bug hunt. We get a bunch of studs, like 600,000, 700,000, really close to that. So we're almost at 500, or not 500 million, 5 million studs. We get 2 more gold bricks, so we're adding to our totals there. And we get our... No, I'm sorry. We don't get any minikits. But, yeah. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. That wraps up our story walkthroughs. We will be starting the free plays very shortly if they're not already up. They will be very shortly. As I just said, shortly, like way too many times in that short little period of time. And yes, I threw in the short period of time just for fun. But, as always, make sure you check us out on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. Like and subscribe to us on YouTube. And check out our Google Plus page and our new website at HappyThumbsGaming.com. And, yeah. That's all I got. So I'll see you guys soon. Check out our free play videos coming soon. Bye, guys.